Hey everybody, Cormac here for some Dishonored. We're here for the peace play, the first part of the peace playthrough for Brigmore Witches. And you know, after I finish Brigmore Witches for both, I'll probably run around in city trials for a bit just to show that off. So before we go and mess around with missions over there, we can talk to these guys.
Begging your pardon, Dowd, but I don't think it's safe to leave these overseers holed up in the refinery.
It's a new game now. They know where to find us. We just have to make them afraid to.
They're not afraid to die for their 7 strictures.
Them? No. But the men who give the orders are a different breed.
All the same, I'd better give them a hand, just in case the prisoners try anything.
There's an overseer. They look a lot different without their masks on.
They say he let Rothwild live. Is Dowd getting soft?
Rothwild's not coming back anytime soon. You should spend more time thinking about your form.
Anytime you think I'm a little soft, you're welcome to come by my office. Bring a blade.
I like that. Whoosh. Taking that.
Corvo's out there, Dowd. It's a matter of time before he shows up here.
He's got the Lord Regent's army to chew through first.
What are you going to do when Corvo arrives?
He won't make it past the Weepers and the river crusts. The city's changed since he was the royal protector.
If Corvo...
Enough about Corvo. You should be preparing for Brigmore.
As you wish. Taking prisoners is exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about.
You don't have to remind me. It's Billy's doing that the Overseers found us. That wasn't Dowd.
Dowd should have caught it. And now witches? He's not the man he was.
Quiet. You're going to get us killed.
Dowd. Ever vigilant, I see. Are we leaving soon to Brigmore?
Interesting times, gentlemen. Overseers in the flooded district. Witches abroad in the city. Traitors in the ranks. I'd be nervous too. Then I'd remember who killed the Empress in Dunwall Tower. And came out untouched.
Can't hide that from me.
This will hold while we're away. Anything short of cannon fire.
Let's hope it won't come to that.
So there's another rune around in that room. Okay. So, all the chatting we needed to do. Apparently, aside from this guy?
I've made a mess of the access ways, but it had to be done. If I come back, I'll take it all down.
We'll be back. And then you can burn those overseer drapes while you're at it.
Do they just attack with those drapes, by the way? Oh, gotta get our stuff. Go anywhere without one of these. And we need that. And it pops this open. Pull could be useful. We've got agility too. I'd like bend time too, and then we'll work on pull 1. And then probably vitality. And then we'll see. So, is that the same dude that we just talked to out there? And if so, does he have anything else to say? I don't need to drink a health potion. See? Yeah, it looks like it's the same guy.
Look at that. Secure as Dunwall Tower.
Tell it to the Empress.
And I don't need one of those either. Thanks, though. I suppose this is like the introductory mission. Somebody might have popped in here without having played the Knife of Dunwall. Why they would do that, I don't know, but you know, stuff happens. Give me these ingots. I think I know who we're going to see this time. But let's get it straight from this guy.
I found Lizzie Stride.
Yes.
Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however. She's in Coldridge. From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Coldridge. We can use this. We'll get her out. And Stride will have to pay back the favor. We'll have our transport.
Ready to leave, sir? Or should I wait?
Let's stay for a minute.
At your pleasure.
I want to talk to you.
After Corvo's escape, it's going to be more difficult to break into Coldridge. They've installed arc pylons, and they're blaring Overseer music over the loudspeakers. Our talents will be suppressed until we get inside.
I have other talents.
They've got Arnold Timshin there. Same wing as Lizzie Stride.
The barrister. He'll bring some class to the neighborhood.
Last thing. There's an execution planned in the courtyard. Should draw a lot of eyes away from you.
They know how to make a man feel welcome.
Also, give me that. And that. I think those are upgrades we already had. And we could pick up this sword if we hadn't already gotten our gear out of that. But we just replace it with that sword once we open that chest anyway. Well, since we can't get up to the other floor, I suppose we're done here.
Is it time to go, sir?
Yeah, I just wanted those last little tidbits of information. Corrupted charm, no shrines, got all the money. Sweet.
Delilah doesn't leave Brigmore Manor anymore. She doesn't have to. Which means I have to come to her. The manor's upriver, far out past the quarantine line. I'll need a ship. I've lived in Dunwall's underworld a long time. I know the players. Gang leaders, madams, corrupt officials. But what I need is a smuggler who knows the river. Someone I can trust. It's a reflection of Dunwall. Or perhaps myself. That after all these years, the best choice I have is Lizzie Stride. And Lizzie Stride is in jail.
Alrighty. Had to get a drink of water. So these are all things we already had. We don't need those. More sleep darts is always good though. But I want these instead. I know, thank you. Yes, I'm ready.
This should get me in the front door at least. Looks like I'll need to check in with those guards by the gate.
you would have put that on earlier.
Overseer. About time, Overseer. We sent for you hours ago.
There was a problem with the waterlock.
Fine. Listen up. The incident took place in the interrogation room. Cross the yard and keep going straight. Anything else is off limits. Understand? Don't go exploring. Don't speak to the prisoners. We're not here to listen to you preach. Don't forget you're in Coldridge now, not the Abbey. We asked you here for one reason.
I'll be gone before you know it.
Very friendly.
Guard! Open the gate.
We don't want to look at that door yet, because that'll start the execution.
This mask won't fool an arc pylon.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? We're sending 3 men to the firing squad, and no one knows what actually happened.
Didn't they do it?
Hamrick drinks, and he chose a bad day to sleep in. Morris lost his nerve at the sewer gates. Neither of them knew anything. They died to satisfy the Lord Regent's office.
And Officer Thorpe?
Thorpe slipped him the key. Everyone knows that. He got weak. They paid him off, but he couldn't tell us who it was. And believe me, he wanted to by the end.
You've seen Corvo train, haven't you? Once he had the key, there was no stopping him. And the way he went off that bridge? How do you stop a man who'll make a jump like that? Like he doesn't care.
Or like he's more than human.
You think he's
I think we played that overseer noise for a reason. I think there's more happening here than any of us know.
That guy's pretty smart.
Hey, I can smell you from here.
You want the interrogation room. That's where it happened.
I'm not saying it would be easy, but I could do it. Once the cell door's open.
Okay, if I'm gonna start dismantling these guys, I gotta pick a
First rush,
spot.
Take 2, 3.
Why is
before they
no
get
one
their
making
swords
rounds
out.
over here?
Pick up their pistols. I'm a good shot.
Not sure at what point I need to do that, but I'm gonna have to. As I recall, Lizzie Stride is in that wing, somewhere on the 2nd floor.
It's just ridiculous.
This basically just gives me access to this straight line.
Plague. Elixir. You're free to go. This is the Abbey's problem now.
Do whatever you need to do. I'm not sticking around. And don't leave any, what do you call it, black magic lying around. I don't want to be cursed or anything.
Yeah. Lying around. Not a
What
problem.
happened here?
Brigmore chest key, huh? It's a lot of ingots. Stashed this loot in the canal when we busted him. Looks like he's the one that hit Lord Brynman's carriage a few nights back. I guess that's... We just got the loot from the carriage. Choke dust. That's assassin gear. Also, I don't need that. Ow, heated bolts, sleep deprivation, water tank, subject drowned. Spider phobia. That's not nice at all. Anyway.
Is she strapped in right? Good.